How we are. Back at it again with another episode, a YouTube video. It's your guy, Steven UKT80 here. Back at it again with another video. Today, man, on this, kind of gloomy Tuesday. But hey, we're getting through the day. You feel me? Had a great day yesterday. Feeling to build up on that. And, currently got hurt. Open runs, just 2 days before a little special event I have. So you see how God gives me, these tests, these trials, and see what I'm going to do with it, So this is another battle I have to overcome, and we're going to get through it. I'm going to keep you guys updated, but I'm going to be in good spirits, stay positive even though I'm hurt, and just keep going. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about you have to inspire others. You have to inspire others. This is a topic that, doesn't really get talked about, gets shoved under the rug. And it's just really not talked about, you feel me? But I ain't gonna let that happen. I'm gonna bring it up and we're gonna discuss about it. You have to inspire others. You cannot go through life without, somebody wanting to be, not necessarily be like you, but somebody wanted to take the steps you took, And one thing of life, that's what really solidifies to show that you impacted somebody's life if you inspire somebody. And that's real facts, man. That's real facts, Look at all these guys in the league, the NFL, the NBA, NHL, all these leagues. They have individuals who inspired or are inspiring kids till this day, even retired players. So that shows you once you get on that highest level, you have kids, you have certain young adults, young student athletes watching you, trying to be like you, trying to get to where you are, and especially if you're a person on that level and you give them tips, oh man, you're like their idol for real. So you can be gone, but your name's still gonna be flowing. Hey, I remember when I wanted to be like such and such. I remember I wanted to be like, oh, Steve. I remember I wanted to be like, oh, Bron. I remember. That's really good. So it keeps the young generation working hard to get to your level. It keeps the young generation focused, It keeps them wanting to ask questions to try to get to that level. Because, I don't know, I can have all the money, all the fame, all the, success in the world. But if somebody's not inspired to, kind of want to take the route I took or is going through the route I took and is trying to, follow my footstep on how I overcame the battles and situations that I was put through, trying to probably be like me, that's cool with me. I love that because my life has always been working for everything I have. So nothing earned. It was took. Nothing was earned. It was took. So I move with that mentality. And that's really kept me pushing, and with God is getting me here today. So you got to inspire others. You got to teach others. Somebody asks you a question, that wants to actually learn. You can actually sit down, break it down to them and tell them such and such. This is how you do this. This is what I did to get here. This is what I did to get there. Even if you work in a corporate job, man, there's other ways you can still inspire people. The way you walk in the room, your charisma, your respect, people would treat you differently. You carry yourself in a different manner. You just respect yourself. Ultimately, that's what it really comes down to. Because people see you respect yourself, they're not going to come with you with no BS. They're like, man, look at that young, successful black man over there. You feel me? They're going to think twice before they come trying to bring that BS to you, rather than somebody who don't respect themselves, who don't value the way God put them in this world, who just takes things for granted. Who are you inspiring with that kind of mindset? Who are you inspiring with that kind of charisma? You got a good charisma. You walk in the room, all positive energy as soon as you walk in. Everybody, that's the guy you want to be. Not saying you want to do that to please others, but that's just who you are. So, and I get it. People might not like it. People might say, oh, he's too confident, he's too cocky, No, it's just always been in me. It's either you have it or you don't have it. You can't fake it. So, they ain't gonna be there. The talk behind you is going to be there, but I don't get into none of that. But I'm just letting you know it's going to be there. So if you are this person spreading good positivity and has a good charisma and all that such and stuff, don't let that be dimmed by people thinking that you're too high of yourself, that you're too full, that you're too confident. Because at the end of the day, you need confidence to get to wherever you want to get to. You need confidence to do whatever you want to do in this life. So don't let anybody ever tell you that, oh, don't ever let that happen. You just laugh at that stuff and keep moving positively. Moving on. By inspiring others, you tend to see an increase in your life because it puts you at a perspective at, wow, such and such is looking up to me. I got to go harder. And then you start to go harder. You start to overcome goals that you thought you could never reach. And then you reach those goals. You're just like, okay, what's next? Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. And man, that's just the self-improvement right there. And by the time you look back with your peers, that gap of separation, they're not going to be able to catch up. So you always got to be a positive, inspiring figure to the youth. You know, my whole thing is, you know, helping the next generation, inspiring the next generation. You know, I always said, I like seeing at my old high school now, I see a young people like me who look just like me, if you know what I'm saying, get the opportunity that I never had in high school. So that's making me smile. You see the smile on my face right now? I'm looking back at my old high school basketball stuff. I'm like, they got kids like me playing now. I'm like, okay, wow. So I kind of know that I had an impact in that as well. So, you know, and some of the kids on that team, you know, they look up to me, you know. I'm inspiring some of them. So little do they know they're inspiring me because they had a position that I never really had consistently. So you just love to see it, and just to know that, you know, certain things have changed because you've been there and you were in the setting for that change that's going up. It feels good, man. It's a feeling that nobody can ever take from you because you're just going to keep working because you knew that you were right the whole time and your work showed for, you know, not ultimately you, but it was going to show for somebody else that can get the opportunity and fill your shoes. So you got to look at stuff like that. It's the little things with me. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's highly topics we discuss about here in this channel, man. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I know y'all know that commercial. I think it's Allstate. But, you know, inspiring others, man. There's no wrong, there's no negative, like, there's no bad thing that can happen from inspiring the next generation. Like, people that look up, like, it's just everything good because they want to ultimately be like you and take the steps you did to be successful. So if you're at a level of people wanting to be like you and you're throwing down on them, you know, you're looking down on them because you're on a high position that they want to get to, you're not reciprocating the energy, you're not, eventually, you know, once it comes to the end, it's going to be like, wow, you weren't showing love back to people who wanted to be like you. But Jesus literally came down here for us, walked this earth 33 years with no mistake, you know, and gave his body for us, you know. So it's like, wow, how is, you know, somebody that's in a higher position than somebody asking them for help, you know, you can't spit on that person trying to ask for help. You can't look down on him because he doesn't have the accolades that you may have. You can't, you know, try to degrade him because of certain stuff. No, he's trying to work to get to where you at or to be at a better position than you. And, you know, he's probably asking for advice and stuff like that. You got to help others. You got to help others, man. Because no position is held for too long. You can be up one day, you can be down the very next. So never get too head high. Remain humble as well. And just, you know, be a positive person regardless of the atmosphere, you know. Because people feel that energy. That energy is real. That energy real, man. So there you have it. You know, don't want to take too much of your time on this Blessful Tuesday. If you guys stayed and watched this whole video, I salute to you. Because, you know, nowadays the attention spans of this generation is in a loophole. But the thing is, they'll rather watch something that completely doesn't benefit them, but can't stay and watch a real podcast trying to give you real life advice. And it's sad to see, but hey, it's them, man. But as long as you're watching my channel, you're gonna be lifted and elevated. So Make sure y'all like and subscribe and follow me on IG at StevenUKT80. And y'all be blessed and have a great one.